Reaching the age of 70 marks a profound and reflective point in life. By this stage, you've accumulated countless memories, learned invaluable lessons, and perhaps achieved many of the goals you once set out to accomplish. From professional triumphs to personal milestones, life has given you the gift of perspective, a clearer understanding of what truly matters. At the same time, it's a stage to let go of what no longer serves you, freeing yourself from unnecessary weight. This chapter in life is not about pleasing others or meeting external expectations, but about embracing authenticity, simplicity, and joy. It's a time to focus on what brings you peace and fulfillment while shedding the burdens that no longer add value. The freedom that comes with this shift allows for a more intentional and meaningful existence. Here are 9 things that tend to lose their significance after 70, along with insights on how to leave them behind and embrace a lighter, more fulfilling life. One thing that becomes increasingly irrelevant is worrying about what others think. For much of life, many people feel conditioned to care deeply about how they are perceived, whether by friends, family, colleagues, or society at large. Often, decisions are made based on expectations or the approval of others. However, as you grow older, it becomes clearer that the opinions of others do not define your worth or your happiness. By 70, the desire to meet societal norms or seek validation fades, replaced by a deeper understanding that living in alignment with your own values is what truly matters. Think about how freeing it feels to no longer worry about external judgment, whether it's how you dress, where you choose to live, or how you spend your time. This is your opportunity to prioritize what feels right for you. The peace that comes from embracing your authentic self and living on your own terms is immeasurable. Letting go of this need for validation allows you to reclaim your personal power and discover joy in simply being yourself. Another thing that loses its importance is the pursuit of material possessions. In earlier years, accumulating things, whether it's a new car, a larger home, or the latest gadgets, might have symbolized success or security. But by the time you reach 70, the allure of owning more fades, and it becomes clear that happiness doesn't come from material things. In fact, possessions can often feel like a burden, cluttering your living space and consuming your energy. Now is the time to reflect on what truly adds value to your life. Are there items you've been holding on to that no longer serve a purpose? Perhaps it's clothing you haven't worn in years, furniture you no longer use, or gadgets that sit untouched. Decluttering can be an incredibly freeing experience, creating physical and mental space for what truly matters. The joy of life is found in connections, experiences, and memories, not in objects. Simplifying your surroundings allows you to focus on the things that genuinely enrich your life. Social obligations that no longer bring joy are another weight you might find unnecessary after 70. Earlier in life, you may have attended gatherings or maintained relationships out of a sense of duty or politeness, even when those interactions didn't fulfill you. However, with age comes the realization that your time and energy are too precious to spend on situations that leave you feeling drained. It's perfectly okay to say no to events or obligations that don't align with your priorities. Whether it's skipping a gathering that doesn't spark joy or stepping back from relationships that no longer serve you, this stage of life is about prioritizing meaningful connections over mere appearances. By focusing on the people and experiences that genuinely nourish your soul, you create space for deeper relationships and more fulfilling moments. Life after 70 is about letting go of unnecessary burdens and embracing what truly matters. It's a time to live authentically, free from the expectations of others, and to focus on the simple joys that bring peace and happiness. By shedding what no longer serves you, whether it's material possessions, social obligations, or the need for validation, you can step into this chapter with a renewed sense of freedom and purpose. After reaching a certain stage in life, it's important to recognize the freedom to prioritize your own happiness and well-being. There's no need to carry guilt when choosing to decline invitations or stepping back from relationships that no longer align with your values or aspirations. Have you ever found yourself attending an event out of obligation, only to leave feeling emotionally drained? Imagine the peace that comes from engaging only in activities and connections that genuinely bring you joy. Whether it's spending time with friends who uplift you, participating in events that align with your interests, or simply enjoying a quiet evening by yourself, you have every right to make decisions that reflect your true desires. By focusing on the social connections and activities that truly add value to your life, you'll find greater meaning in each interaction. When your engagements resonate with your inner self, you'll feel more present and energized. This isn't about isolating yourself, but about being mindful of how you allocate your time and emotional resources. It's an empowering shift that allows you to nurture relationships and moments that truly matter. As you grow older, societal pressures, especially those surrounding beauty and appearance, can feel increasingly irrelevant. Society has long placed emphasis on youth and physical perfection, equating beauty with smooth skin, fit bodies, and a youthful glow. From magazine covers to advertisements, these messages have created a culture obsessed with preserving youth. But the pursuit of these ideals often becomes exhausting, and after a certain point, it loses significance. Wrinkles, gray hair, and other signs of aging are not flaws. They are the visible evidence of a life lived fully. Every line on your face tells a story, every gray strand a testament to the lessons learned along the way. These markers are symbols of resilience and wisdom, not things to hide or erase. True beauty, as we age, becomes less about physical appearance and more about the essence of who we are: confidence, kindness, grace, and authenticity. These qualities shine far brighter than any fleeting standard of beauty. The people we most admire aren't those who fit narrow societal definitions of attractiveness, but those who exude warmth, compassion, and wisdom. By releasing the pressure to conform to unrealistic ideals, you allow yourself to embrace your body and appearance as they are, with love and gratitude. Your beauty is a reflection of your life experiences, your spirit, and your inner strength. There is no need to change or fix what was never broken. Another important step in embracing this phase of life is reevaluating how you spend your time. Over the years, we all develop routines, hobbies, or activities that once brought us joy. But as time passes, these pursuits may lose their meaning or even become burdensome. After a certain age, it's worth asking yourself whether the things you dedicate your time to still bring fulfillment. This isn't about discarding everything you once enjoyed, but about discerning whether those activities still resonate with you. Maybe you've attended a weekly game night or been part of a club for years, but now find that the experience no longer feels rewarding. Perhaps a once-loved hobby has started to feel like an obligation rather than a source of joy. It's okay to step away from these commitments. Letting go creates space to explore new passions and interests that better align with the person you are today. This stage of life is rich with opportunities for discovery. You may find yourself drawn to new pursuits like painting, gardening, or writing, activities that you might not have explored before. Or perhaps you'll find fulfillment in deepening relationships with family, spending time outdoors, or simply reflecting on your journey. Giving yourself the freedom to evolve ensures that you remain open to experiences that bring meaning and joy. At the same time, it's crucial to evaluate the relationships in your life. Relationships are an essential part of the human experience, but not all of them are healthy or nurturing. Over the years, you may have maintained certain connections out of obligation, even when they brought negativity or stress into your life. However, it's never too late to reassess and make changes. Toxic relationships can take many forms: a friend who constantly belittles you, a family member who brings negativity into every interaction, or an acquaintance who leaves you feeling undervalued. These relationships drain emotional energy and contribute little to your well-being. Walking away from them is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-preservation and care. By releasing toxic connections, you create space for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, support you, and share in your joy. Healthy relationships should energize and enrich your life, not weigh you down. Choosing to let go of toxic dynamics opens the door to deeper, more meaningful connections with those who truly value and respect you. In the end, this stage of life is an invitation to live authentically and intentionally. It's about honoring your desires, embracing who you are, and letting go of anything, be it societal expectations, outdated routines, or draining relationships, that no longer serves you. By doing so, you create space for a life that is vibrant, fulfilling, and truly your own. Invest your time and energy in relationships that truly nurture your well-being and bring you happiness. Have you ever noticed how much lighter and more at peace you feel after spending time with someone who genuinely respects and values you? These are the kinds of relationships that matter most. The ones that leave you feeling understood, uplifted, and appreciated. When you prioritize meaningful connections like these, you enrich your quality of life and build deeper, more authentic bonds that stand the test of time. Comparison often steals our joy, and it's so easy to fall into that trap. Throughout life, we might find ourselves measuring our own happiness or success against others, the seemingly perfect lives of neighbors, a friend's financial achievements, or a sibling's accomplishments. But by the time you've walked through enough seasons of life, you learn an important truth. Everyone's journey is unique. The success of others doesn't define your worth, and comparison only takes away from your own happiness. There's no single formula for fulfillment or joy. What brings one person happiness might not resonate with someone else, and that's completely okay. Your life is shaped by your choices, values, and experiences, no one else's. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself to embrace your unique journey. Take pride in your own accomplishments, even the small ones, and recognize the lessons and growth you've gained along the way. Celebrating your own path allows you to live more authentically, with a deeper sense of contentment and self-acceptance. As we age, it's natural to realize that some of the goals we once clung to no longer align with who we are. Many of us set ambitious objectives when we were younger, shaped by societal pressures or dreams we once held dear. But life changes, and so do we. After decades of growth, it's essential to reassess what truly matters. Letting go of outdated ambitions doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're aligning your goals with your current values. Perhaps you once aspired to achieve corporate success, but now spending quality time with loved ones feels far more fulfilling. Or maybe accumulating wealth was once a priority, but now you treasure the simplicity of shared experiences and memories over material gains. Redefining your aspirations allows you to focus on what genuinely brings you peace, joy, and purpose. This stage of life is about living intentionally, pursuing what matters most to you now, not clinging to the dreams of a past version of yourself. By letting go of old goals that no longer serve you, you make space for new opportunities and experiences that align with your true self. It's also time to release any guilt you might feel about prioritizing your own happiness. Many of us have spent years, even decades, putting others first, caring for family, meeting obligations, or trying to live up to expectations. While noble, this tendency often comes at the expense of our own well-being. Now, more than ever, it's crucial to recognize that your happiness is just as important as anyone else's. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish. It's essential for your mental, emotional, and physical health. When you engage in activities that bring you joy and take care of your own needs, you're better able to show up for your loved ones with presence and authenticity. So, ask yourself, what truly lights you up? Is it traveling, spending time outdoors, exploring a hobby, or simply relaxing with a book? Whatever it is, make it a priority. You've earned it, and by choosing to honor your own happiness, you create a ripple effect that positively influences everyone around you. As you move forward in life, one of the most liberating realizations is that some of the things we used to carry simply aren't worth holding on to anymore. The opinions of others, unnecessary possessions, toxic relationships, or outdated societal expectations. These things can weigh you down. By letting them go, you create the space to focus on what genuinely matters. This stage of life is a gift. It's an opportunity to live more intentionally, more lightly, and with greater joy. Embrace the freedom that comes with this time and invest your energy in relationships and experiences that bring you happiness. Notice the beauty in life's simple pleasures and let them fill your days with meaning and gratitude. When you release what no longer serves you, you open the door to a deeper sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. This is your journey, a unique path meant to be lived fully, authentically, and with an open heart. Let go of the past, let go of unnecessary burdens, and move forward with the confidence that this is your time to thrive. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you found these reflections inspiring or helpful, please comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 0. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me continue creating content that resonates with you. Remember, this is your time to embrace life with renewed purpose, and I'm here to walk this journey with you. See you in the next video.